Check, check. 1, 2. Hey, hey. 1, 2. Check, check.
Yo, yo, yo. Almost normal. Much better. Yep. Ooh. A little bit less.
Check 1, 2. 1, 2. We're twinsies. Matching shirts. Wally knocked it out of the park.
Way to go, Wally.
It's going to be backwards.
Can you see that? I need some filter. It's fucking pale. My arm is translucent.
You need to use your jack filter.
I just need a little bit of shadows. That translucent.
Hook up this way. All right. Today's episode. Why members leave CrossFit gyms. This check, check. 1, 2. Feel like I'm forgetting something. Check, check. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me that jack filter.
Why members leave CrossFit gyms. Now you guys can appreciate the fully polished product you guys get because you see how hosed up things are as we're getting ready.
They ain't gonna say shit, Mo, because I'm gonna cut that out. I'm the editor-in-chief of YouTube, of the YouTube. What?
No, I just noticed this note you wrote. So what do you think to make it a little bit more clickbaitish? Who's to blame when members leave your gym?
Is that?
I don't know.
Is that out there? I think that's out there.
Outside,
that was
yeah.
the truck. Damn, dude. I need that shit honey. No, I'll hear every squirrel.
You'll hear a squirrel fart at 50 meters. Whoops. So let's see. So trying to think of something that's a little bit more eye-catching, but talking to our listeners. So just based off like who you think of off the top of your head, like how many owners do we have that you think listen?
I have no idea. I really don't. I don't know. Doesn't matter, right? Because if you think about that, why it doesn't matter, just look at the fucking email I just got. What are you thinking about?
Trying to think of something a little bit more eye-catching, like you said.
What was the other one I put? What's your face?
Owners, stop driving your members away.
I mean, fuck. I put a catchy one. That's the truth. And then the other one's politically correct, which is fucking stupid. But I just did
Who's
that.
to blame?
Yep.
Well, but if someone's leaving, I don't know if I can blame the athlete. I mean, now granted, there's going to be that certain percentage of people that you just, no matter what you do, you can do everything that they ask and they'll still fucking let you. Or you do everything they ask and they'll want more and they'll want more and they'll want
We're
more.
not talking about those people.
No, I know. But I'm just saying when we
Sound
say
really
the
loud.
blame game.
Owners blame.
Check.
That's much better.
Owners blaming the members.
Every fucking time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Well, the owners with the wrong mentality blame the customers, whether across the spectrum, but I think more so in CrossFit than anything else. Oh, well, they left because they were too needy, or they
Right.
complained about everything.
Being in retail and as a server when I was younger,
Yeah.
Customers always right per se.
Mhm. To a certain extent. Sometimes they're wrong. Yeah.
In a CrossFit, they're always wrong. I mean, think about it. Oh, why'd they leave your gym? I don't know.
Yeah.
They had whatever. It's not, they ain't going to say, oh, they left my gym because we're dirty as fuck. We don't train them. We're cliquey. We ignore them.
Mhm.
We have them try things that they shouldn't be trying. They don't say that.
And maybe that goes back to something we mentioned before about the never wanting to lose type mentality. It's not me, it's them.
It's not you, it's me. It's how it's supposed to be.
It's how it should be. And that's why I point out where this is indeed a business. But you even hear Stu say, like, most people that get into this don't have any business background.
No, I didn't. But
I think I'd argue that your law enforcement background helped because that's like the ultimate in customer service, because no matter what the situation is, you always have to stay calm and collected and try and resolve the situation, whether it's resolved through, hey, have a nice day, or, get your ass in the back of the car. There's some sort of resolution at the end of every encounter. Whereas the gym owner who we say says, oh, it's not me, it's them. There's no resolution. That's just they're ending it. They're ending the interaction, but they're not resolving anything that led to that negative interaction.
yeah, because they're a bunch of bitches.
It's just easier to just let it go. Because if you just let it go, then you don't have anything to work on.
Do you know why it's easy to let it go for them?
Because it's just, they don't care.
Well, that and they know someone else just signed up.
That was one of the, I
Yeah.
don't know if you looked at that chart.
I didn't look at the whole chart. I was skimming through it.
Yeah, on the bottom it said, I think it was one of the top 5, but it says focusing too much on new acquisition.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's why I don't care. Oh, you're leaving? That's okay. We have 2 more coming in.
Mhm.
We're plus 150. Motherfucker. We ain't down. So go kick
Yeah,
rocks.
when you started, we had 89 people,
Yeah.
and now you're leaving. We have almost double that. So I'll see you. Good luck.
And then 4 years later,
Yeah,
they shut down. So that's a myth. Remember what you said? If you make it past how many years?
statistically, as a business, if you make it past 3 years, your chances of success increase. But
I know, but they started off really bad.
because I got back here in 14, and since then, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't really count DSC because they just unaffiliated. So I guess 4 have either closed or sold, right?
Mhm.
In the past 4 years. Well, since I moved back.
Almost 4, yeah. Yep. Oh man, this is an easy topic for me. I don't need no fucking notes. You just say, and I'll let you know. Everything I'm gonna say is fucking experience. Like, it's all this shit. I mean, it's the conversations that I have
with members.
Just on my way here.
Literally.
Literally.
And they didn't even know this is what we're talking about today.
Just on my way here. And 2 days ago, and then a week ago, it's like, every single time I tell these people, like, it fucking blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
How can, like, I see the people we get from other gyms, and then I'm like, how the hell do you let these guys go? How would you let them walk out of your doors? Because they're great people.
Mm-hmm.
They're great people that want nothing but...
They're not box hoppers.
No, they're literally great people, great for our community,
mm-hmm.
and you let them go because you're dumb. It's just stupid. It blows my mind. Like, you can't cater to everybody's needs, but...
And you shouldn't.
No, because you're a pushover.
Well, that and you lose your identity.
Mm-hmm. And people know where I stand. So it's like, and that's why I always tell people, like, this is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
This is our direction. If you want to be part of that, come on in. If you don't, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, it's that simple. So,
but in the process of you being in business for almost 4 years, you haven't changed your identity. Everybody who started here,
almost 5, Mo.
Yeah. Sorry,
Jeez, Mo.
Everybody who started here, it's probably the same thing as when they, I would imagine it's the same direction as when they first showed up. Maybe a little bit different, but for the positive, not just for trying to generate more revenue or just to do something different to become a little bit more sexy.
Yeah, that's, I think that I see so many people are like, oh, I got to have a business plan. Got to have a business plan to open a gym. I'm like, why? Why do you have to have a business plan? Is it because that's what people say in business?
Well, that's what banks want to see.
Fuck. Why do you have to have a loan?
Well, not everybody is in the same situation as you, though.
What is that?
There's so much. Stu interviewed some guy where he's a lender and all he lends to is the fitness industry.
Yeah, I've seen. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty smart.
Yeah,
because people trying to get loans for fitness equipment or for a gym, it's impossible. Either that or you're going to get raped.
Yep.
Because I think even Stu said he took a $10,000 or $8,000 loan or something, and he wound up paying like 12 by the time interest and everything accrued, because it's a huge risk.
Mm-hmm.
Because with your traditional gym, when a treadmill breaks, it breaks. You can't you can repair it sometimes, but and then even with the evolution of equipment, it's just going to die every so many years, and you have to rebuy all that stuff.
Well, you just said, like, I did something different. I didn't do anything different. I've done it my whole life. Live in your fucking means. Like, you know what you can afford.
But dude, that's different for our society.
But I can't help that. I can't help people are stupid. Like, I'm serious. Like, you borrowed $300,000 for your house. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That was like,
that was overvalued when you bought it.
Not overvalued, but it's like, yeah, could you afford it? Technically, yeah, but does that mean you can afford it?
Oh, do you need it?
Or does that mean you can actually afford it?
Yeah.
Like, are you scraping?
You can make the payments, but are you eating?
Yeah, right. No, so it's not, it's different, but I was just telling the guy today, it's like, why spend $25,000 for 20 members?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, fucking watch what I say. But why spend that much money when you don't have to? I said, dude, right now, I couldn't pay $25,000 for something.
But I think more importantly, why would you pay $25,000 for something right now? You have everything you need here.
I'm just saying, if I had to pay $25,000.
If you had to come up off of 25 grand to,
it's just not like here.
Yeah.
Not yet, but it's, I don't know. You have to be smart. It's, I don't know. It's like that KISS, keep it simple, stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way it is. Like, if you have money and you can spend it and you know that it's safe,
you can still eat.
Then spend it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a huge saver. Like, I never have been. Like, I'm always, I know some people who, that's all they do is like, oh, I got to pay double house payment. I want to pay my house off in 15 years. And I'm like, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go hang out and go to beer? No, I don't have any money. But what? You can't, I'll buy your beer. Like, are you that hard up for money that you're sacrificing what happens when you die in 14 years?
You have those two extremes where you have
Right.
people that put themselves into a corner and make themselves live through that stress.
Mhm.
And then you have people that live beyond their means
Mhm.
and equally have the same amount of stress.
Yeah. So
It's just one has a bigger house than the other.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I don't even use half my house. Like I don't. I literally don't.
You at the bathroom, kitchen, bedroom, living room.
Yeah, and then
And the
I
garage,
don't.
yeah.
There's 2 other bedrooms and a bathroom that I don't even use.
Yeah. When's the last time you've been in the other bedroom?
That's where I keep most of my ammo. So, and the other bedrooms where the dogs are. So yeah. I guess I go in there to get my ammo and my little crate and my cleaning kits. But no, I mean, it's pretty simple, man. You drilled me about that last episode, not charging for what I do.
Mhm.
So this guy calls me up, want to do something as a mentor for opening a gym. And he's like,
I understand time is money.
time is money.
Yeah.
I'm willing to pay you. It's the first thing he said when I called him on his phone. I'm like, I don't need no money. Like I could,
Mhm.
obviously.
Real easy. Yeah.
He offered.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
hey Mo, here, I want to give some money.
Like-
But that's not who I am.
Yeah.
Like, does that, so what's that get me? It gets me no money,
Mhm.
but the satisfaction that
Of helping somebody else.
because someone helped me.
Well, and the fact that person actually came to you because they value you.
Absolutely.
They value your opinion.
Now I can only imagine I knew some of the owners. I can only imagine they would jump all over that and be like, put a
$100 an hour.
And for
That'd be
what?
real easy.
Right? Easy.
Yeah, really. Yeah, for me to give you information that someone else gave to me, and I'm just regurgitating.
I mean, I'm not really regurgitating shit. I mean, it's my stuff.
Mhm.
But someone was there for me
Mhm.
and didn't say, well, $100.
Mhm.
Actually, a couple people were. So, no, I mean, that's where I think that our society is, our community and CrossFit across the board has just, gosh, they're just so, God, they're so cynical. They want so much money, and I'm the outcast because I want to treat people right and not charge a drop in. And I'm the dumbass for not charging a drop in. The guy just made this huge post on the affiliate forums that he just made since May $4,500 in drop in fees, and that if you're not charging drop in, you're stupid.
Yeah,
Well, I think you're stupid
for charging for drop ins. Yeah,
and they're like, well, why shouldn't people pay for your time? I'm like, I'm already fucking here. I'm here. Like, if they come in here, Mo,
and you have a class with 9 people in
right.
it. Now I have 10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got to pay me for I'm here, dude. You're not. I'm like, they got to pay you for your instruction. Why?
You're already instructing.
I'm not going to change because you came up.
Because you think that's the right thing to do.
And I won't change that. And people, now I'm the outcast, just like it is on the financial side,
Mm-hmm.
how I run the gym, my opinions on I won't fall into the stupid bullshit drama, like talk behind each other's back. I'll talk to your face, social media, or now I have a podcast. And I refrain a lot from that. But no, it's frustrating to me because nickel and diming is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And why I know it's wrong and why you know it's wrong, because people are telling us that they can't stand it.
Mm-hmm. And the same thing goes for me in the DJ space. Like I do a lot of free work, whenever I'm here,
just for us,
like for Dale,
Yeah.
I'll always do that. It didn't work out this year as a timing conflict.
And you guys don't know this, but Mo was paying a certain rate, and I go to Mo and like, oh, I want to give you a price increase. And it was almost double. And I didn't have to do that.
No. And I didn't even ask for it. Yeah.
And he would never have asked for it.
Yeah.
But that's who I am. Like, so here I am really stupid. I'm really stupid now, Mo, because I don't take free money, and I give out more money than what's being asked that would ever have been asked.
But what bro doesn't know as a result of that increase is why all this shit here exists. So
yeah, I knew that. I was planning it. I secretly have been wanting to do a podcast for a long time. I didn't have the technical experience, even though I'm a technical advisor. Asshole.
But in the DJ space, like I do a lot of free work when it comes to nonprofit stuff or just helping out people. And people are like, "Oh, how much did you get for that?" And I was like, "Oh, I didn't charge them." But why not? That's like a huge opportunity. You know, they have a lot, that nonprofit has a ton of money. I was like, "I know." What up?
Come on, Ollie Cat, get in here. Hey, this is Oliver. Get
What
in
up,
here, dude.
Oliver? Want me to set up a mic for you, man?
Why are you whispering? We can edit stuff. So, what's up, man? Come on, we gotta get in here. Oliver, he's back. I was about to message you, man. Why you don't have to whisper.
Yeah, we can edit it. It's fine.
Oh, all right. Oh, I don't want you to do too much editing.
No. I have to do a ton with this guy, so it doesn't matter.
Get you set up.
Yeah, we're just getting warmed up.
So DJ Space. So
Yeah,
you're talking.
same deal. You know, I do a lot of stuff for free. You know, the high school football games, charity stuff, nonprofit stuff, and people are like, "Oh, well, you know, how much money did you get for that?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't charge. You know, if anything, like for the football games, they give me beer and pizza."
Tell
which
me
is
this
cool.
though. What would you charge for a football game? If you charged them. Now taking into account that it's high school football game,
Mhm.
the financials,
Mhm.
what would you actually charge them? Because I would assume you wouldn't charge a full rate,
Oh, absolutely not.
right? Because you couldn't, because they wouldn't do it,
Well, yeah, and then I lose an opportunity.
right? So what would you charge?
If they were hell bent on giving me money, I'd probably say give me like $20 for gas.
Okay, so
You know?
and that's what I want to point out is I can charge 20.
Because that's like 4 or 5 times less than my normal rate when I'm doing actual like corporate events or weddings or DJing clubs and stuff like that. And it's a fraction of what I normally charge, but because it's high school and I see how much the kids and the crowd enjoy my presence, that I can't really put a dollar value on that because I mean, I love my high school football experience, but if I would have had like a DJ back in the day, that would have been dope. You know, because one of the things the parents say is like, man, it feels like a college football game, you know, with you up there in the booth, you know, so creating that atmosphere. And then one of my friends told me something that I never really thought about. Like whenever they score a touchdown, there's one particular song I play. And he said, you know, he's like, you probably never thought of this, but like 10, 15 years from now, some kid's going to hear that song. He's going to remember when he scored that touchdown at homecoming. I was like, damn,
True.
that's pretty cool.
It is. And what I want to get at is, so if they had to give you money, and let's just up it a lot, $50,
Okay.
Right.
Let's double it.
right? It's more than double, Mo. We've learned our math lessons. You guys don't know about that. So $50, and what's that going to do for you? Does it change your life?
No, it might get me some, you know, I might be able to download some more music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can charge someone $20 drop in and they can pay it and they would have no problem paying it.
Mhm.
Okay. People will come here for 2 weeks. They could pay me $100, right? And could I use that? Yeah. I'd buy it. Obviously, I've been buying too many guns. But I get, like you said, you can't put a monetary thing on the satisfaction of knowing that 15 years from now that possibly some guy's going to hear that song
Mhm.
and have a
Have
great
a memory.
a great memory, that it hypes the people up. People love it. They love the atmosphere, and people call you stupid for doing it for
Yeah, for
free.
doing that. Yeah.
And that's just the difference. That's the difference between my opinion and they'll be like, well, you're not a real business owner because you don't run it like a business, because that's what people are saying. I'm like, you don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
The hell I don't, because I'm making money, but just because I don't agree and I don't line up with charging $20 here and this and that, and you can mock me all you want, but I'll beat your ass. Like, if it comes down to it, you ain't gonna mock me to my face, because in reality, I'll beat the hell out of you, and I don't care. I don't care what you say. Like, I don't. It doesn't phase me, Mo. It just doesn't phase me.
And I think where some of this gets blurred is that people try and make this a situation where it's a money-making venture and less focused on the positive benefits of a healthy lifestyle. Makes sense.
Here, I'm going to give you a great example here because this is where it goes. When Meg and Blake, who are huge listeners of our show, Blake is an ambassador, Meg is not.
She's a consigliere.
She's my ambassador too, Mo, but Mo just singled out Blake. But anyways, when they first dropped in, they kind of shared their story. Actually,
and then did I share with you that you talked to me about them when they came in? I never realized it was them until about a week ago. Yeah.
And they actually was just under a post of something. I forget what it was about. But actually, it was the thing that Jenna put up of me coaching.
When you're hanging over the
loft. I was in the middle of programming and eating.
Eric was working out.
And Eric was suffering. And I was giving him some encouragement from the top. And saying that's who we are. We're not fake on this podcast, right? It's just the reality. You guys, people who know me, that this is who I am.
Yeah.
That's who Mo is. And when they came to...
And don't be afraid to introduce yourself when you see us out and about. Because a lot of times people come up to me and I'm like, what's up? Because for me, it's like sometimes I don't know where they know me from.
Yes.
Because of the two different shows. So I kind of have to look at the person and like kind of ask them a few questions. I'm like, okay, you're a DJ person. You're not a fitness person.
Mo, you should be able to figure that out by just looking at them. CrossFitters.
Sometimes you can. Yeah.
Maybe they could be a DJ too. But the point of the story is when they contacted me the first time to ever come in here and work out, they were saying, hey, we're going to be in town and we want to work out, but we're going to be here for, I think it was 3.5 weeks because they're originally from here. They live in Germany. They're stationed over there. And how much is it going to cost?
Mm-hmm.
And I replied back. First thing they said was, thank you for the reply. No one else replied to us.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, what are you saying? It's not going to cost us anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm like, you can come in as much as you want. And we're here on Sundays too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be damned. And of course they were shocked because they're expecting to pay a pretty substantial fee.
That's non-conventional.
$200-$300. And they were willing to do it. I could easily charge them a weekly rate or a monthly rate in essence, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't because look, man, we're here. I don't care. I think it's awesome. They chose us of the gyms to drop in, but obviously no one else emailed them back. Well, hell, he serves our country with that isn't why I did it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they're from Germany. Hell, when they first came over, I thought they were Germans because it's Maham, and I didn't know what the hell. But when they showed up and they're American, I was like, that's even cooler. And because I was talking through email. Here's what transitioned out of that, Mo. We had a benefit fundraiser for Dale, and they sent stuff over.
Oh yeah.
When we had the AEDs to raffle off. Okay. From Germany, chocolates and things like that. A nice gift. Yes. A nice gift basket, stuff that we can't get over here that is really cool. And they didn't have to do that. We had a raffle for Kanan, and Blake sent this awesome Stein that I still want. And Pat Cron won it. But I guess if you're going to win it, you might as well be German.
Yeah.
And they sent this beautiful gift basket. I mean, I don't even know how, it doesn't matter how much it cost. It was not cheap, and it was
the fact that they went through all that.
I never asked.
Yeah.
And this is 2 years after we first met.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't like within a month.
Yeah.
We still talk, I'd say on a regular basis, considering how far apart we live, and I don't see them every day. And this is what transition. Yes, I could have pocketed $200 and $300 or whatever it is, and that money would have been gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's long gone. And maybe they would have paid that when you still had this interaction because we're just, I don't know, we hit it off and really good people, and they're great people. But I don't know, maybe it wouldn't. So is that $300 worth donating to this right here for Kanan and donating to Dale and huge parts of our gym and our culture and that's what I'm saying. Like, and these people are on here on the affiliate forums saying, well, I've never met someone who charges someone a monthly membership and lets others work out for free, meaning drop-ins work out for free and your members pay a monthly membership. So they're saying, well, they should be pissed.
The disparity.
My members should be pissed. And they think they know my members, Mo. They think they know my people. Because I tell you what, yeah, we do let them come free. And I tell them, I don't care. It's out there. It's on our website. I don't give a shit. If our members get mad about that, then their head's in the wrong spot. Because we're more than fair. We charge a fair price. We don't nickel and dime them. We give them everything they want. And if we choose as a gym to create a culture where everybody's welcome and they don't have to worry about paying all this money because they're on travel, that's the direction that we're going. They're on board with it. And if they're not, they don't have to be here. That's just the reality of it.
But I think if it was enough of an issue with any particular member, they would have left already because this isn't a new behavior for you.
No, it's day one.
Yeah.
It was day one behavior. And I think that's something we always talk about. It starts at the top and it trickles down. This is our direction. This is our goals. This is what we want to do. I'm open with it. I send emails about it. We talk about it. We're open with our financials. We show the direction. They know the money we're investing. They see it. Okay.
None of which you have to do.
I don't have to do anything. I could take 10 out of 10 grand. I could take and pocket 6 of it every single time I hold an event. Easy. No problem. And not put a dime back in here. So I'm making 20 G's just off events that I could put in my pocket easily on top of what I already make and not invest anything back into this. But guess what we have? We have a gym that's closing. It's failing. We're not saying that you always have to reinvest as much as we do into the membership, but it's what we want to do.
That's your choice.
It's our choice. You don't have to. We could take half, but I eventually will start tapering that back. And I have my vision of now when I hold events, I'm going to put X percent on maintenance for the small things like broken plates, pull-up bands, small things, small ticket items. So I have to stop taking off out of the count. Percent for that, percent in the savings, percent for new large equipment purchases that we're going to do twice a year.
Capital investments.
Yeah. And then the rest can go. And that's my direction, but that's my goal. And because they don't see what I see and I see my direction, they call me dumb.
But that's why you've been a cash positive business since day one, right?
I don't know. Yeah. maybe they're killing it. But I know a lot of people who.
But it's all relative.
It is.
Know?
People who talk a lot, Mo, typically are the ones that shouldn't be talking. I mean, I talk a lot, so maybe I just shot myself in the foot. What I'm saying is real. Like, I'm not this is the reality of it.
But you're not sitting on top of a soapbox saying everybody should do what I do.
Nope. Absolutely. Actually, I say the opposite. I said,
do what you do.
Yeah. Like I'll tell you what I do. Just like this guy I'm going to meet with. I'll tell him what I do and why. And I'll take anything you want from it, but put your own spin on it. You don't have to copy and paste. Like, I think copy and pasting is just stupid because no one should be me.
Correct. Right.
And they could take some, like when you open your gym, Mo, it's unofficial. This is more me than Mo, but I mean, he could take some of the things from our gym, but then he could say some things he don't agree with, and that's fine. I don't care. Maybe he wants to charge everybody for additional programming.
So I can buy more kit for the podcast. So I can set up a studio in my gym.
Dude, okay. So guys, when Mo does open
and a coffee bar.
It's for you guys. His members are paying for you.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is you can take and put whatever you want on it. And I think I have some good information. I think it's kind of proven. So it's up to people what they want to do with it. Like, and that's what was given to me. And that's why it's not why I do it, but it's what Janetti did for me. He never said, do this, do this, do all this.
He said, this is what I do.
This is what I do. And this is what worked and what did not work. And he saved me from pitfalls that he had. That's exactly, I'll pay it forward. And I'm not going to take this. Hell, we just got another episode. I'm not going to take $100 an hour for
consultation.
Man, I want, what's pretty cool. This person says, and I told you this from day one. So when we opened, I wanted to break the chokehold that on our community that there is. I'm just being honest. And the fact that everybody just becomes vindictive and like talk shit because there's so much baggage because everybody came from 2 locations, technically, maybe 3. And it's just like there's too much of this back and forth. It's not, we talk about the Columbus.
Oh, you talking about like drawing lines?
Yeah. Like, look, this is not, we're not going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
We're here. So we're in an island, Mo, and we're staying there. We're not going to step outside this and bash other gyms and whatever, even if I disagree with what they're doing, we're not going to do it. And I said, this is who we are. This is the gym we're going to be. We're going to be the outcast. That's okay. Because we're trying to do it different.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact is, and I'm not joking when I said this, I want to reset our community. There's a precedence now that has been set. I've been contacted by 2 owners now, 1 owner, 1 looking to buy. And their exact thing is, we love what you're doing. We want to do the same thing. We want to get more involved in the community. It's resetting, dude. It's happening. It's awesome to see. Is it because of what we did? I don't know. But what I do know is that when you believe in something, you stand fast on it and you drive to it and you set the precedence of, look, I'm going to do this. All y'all freaking suffering. You're losing people. It's what we're getting ready to talk about. And they're coming to me. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not recruiting nobody. Why do you want to create a culture where people want to leave and go somewhere else? Like, it would cripple me losing a member to another gym if I messed up.
Mm-hmm.
It would.
If it was you.
Yeah. And I'll be the first to ask if it's me. We just talked about this in the last one. Like, if it's me, I'm that's the first question I ask. Yeah. What did I do?
Your personality is such that you're going to be introspective as opposed to saying, what's wrong with you? Saying that to the member, or throwing shade, be like, oh, well, they were bitching from the day one. So, I'm glad they're gone. No, you should never be glad someone leaves.
Oh my dude. You know how often you hear that?
I've heard it at other gyms.
Yeah.
And just kind of,
I'm so glad they're gone.
And and just sort of listening, to conversations. In Texas, there was just so many boxes that people had options, and there were a lot of people doing box hopping because there were just boxes everywhere. And then sometimes you would hear, oh yeah, so and so left. They were kind of, I'm kind of glad they're gone because XYZ. I'm like, why didn't you have a conversation with that person from the beginning about their behavior?
And then,
or were you more worried about the money?
And then my question is what do you say about me
when I leave? Yeah.
No, I'm saying, what do you say about me when I'm not here? Do you say the same stuff? Because actually that happened in our last gym because he was blasting one of our great trainers, had a very hectic schedule. And this person don't even know about any of this. Maybe they will now. But had a very hectic schedule. And this asshole sit there and was just like, oh my gosh, she's such a effing stupid bitch, blah, blah, blah. I can't believe she's not covering the classes, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, he has 4 kids in sports.
Mm-hmm. He has a life outside of this.
This is not, what are you paying? Mm-hmm. What are you paying? Yeah. Are you paying her 40, 50 G's to be here?
Yeah.
Or are you paying her $20 a class?
Are you making the CrossFit minimum wage?
I'm just saying, like, what is it? Like, I'll cover the class. Mm-hmm. And then I said, you know what, man? What do you say about me
when I'm not
when you're not talking to me? What do you say about me? Because you're saying this about a really awesome person. Mm-hmm. And I said, if their spouse knew what you're saying, they'd beat the shit out of you. Mm-hmm. Like, but I'm just saying that's just the reality of it. Like, you can't say that. Like, you can. Like, you can.
Oh, you absolutely can.
You should not. And
as a business owner, sometimes you don't have the right to say what's on your mind if you want to have a cohesive unit. Just like, and I'll equate it to me in the military. There's a ton of shit I didn't agree with that was handed down from my leadership. But you know what? As soon as I left the office, I had to go down and tell my guys, hey, this is the direction we're going. I think it's a good idea because X, Y, and Z. But,
a little bit different though,
but close the doors. And I'm like, this is bullshit. This is stupid. This is not the way to go. I totally disagree with it. But once we go out of this office, I will sing the tune.
It's a little different though, because you had people you had to report to.
Mm-hmm. It's damn fly, man.
Dude, if it's not the birds or the crickets, It's a flies.
Now it's a flies.
But I'm saying it's when you're the owner, you're the owner. You report to nobody,
Okay. Yeah.
right? So
That's
there's
true.
you're the chain of command. It starts with you.
Yeah. And ends with you.
It ends with your trainer and your
Yeah.
staff, right? That's the and then the communication between you and your members is up to you and your staff as well to get that out there and saying, hey, this is what's going on. This is why we're doing what we're doing. Communicate, right?
Mhm.
But
So that way there's no confusion.
there's no confusion. But that's what I think the people do is they make these decisions and they just totally lose focus that the reason and the only ability that they have to make these decisions is the person that they just told they're glad they're gone.
Mhm.
Like, okay, well, why are you glad? So glad we've had one member I've told to never come back, and since we've opened, it was right. We're in the first year of when we opened, and you know why? Because we in the spring before we had heat. We didn't have heat.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
No, this was a fabrication shop. Like we had.
Oh,
no
so
heat.
all that stuff up there that you guys put that in?
No, there's a big heater up
Yeah.
here. But like, anyways, we didn't have. Well, we moved in what, May, so you had June, July, August,
Uh-huh.
September. Like you had only a few months.
Yeah.
So it was freezing ass in here. The first year when spring came, the concrete was so cold that we would get some condensation on top of our mats.
Uh-huh.
The second year when we did have heat, I sent an email saying out, hey, this can happen.
Be careful.
Be careful if this movement does happen in class. I send an email, then we'll just change the movement to make it safe.
Mhm.
Because I wasn't sure it happened the previous year. It ended up not happening.
Mhm.
And this person takes that email and was talking shit about me in our gym, but to someone else, but sent it to me.
Oh, they
Oops.
hit
Yeah,
reply.
hit
instead of
reply.
forward.
Yep. Dumbass. So sitting here and just like I can't believe this. What kind of gym is this? Blah blah blah. And I hear him. I'm trying to explain like it can happen.
It's a safety issue.
It's a safety issue,
Yeah.
and like there's nothing we can do about it. We'll just have to. I'm just letting you guys know. And then so I reply like, "Hey, I'm suspecting this was not supposed to be to me. I appreciate your words." But I'm going to refund you for this month, and you're never to set foot in here again because we don't talk shit. You got
Yeah.
a problem, you come to me. Like, you want to send this email, you better say it to my face. Like,
Yeah.
and still to this day, I see this person out at Warehouse 4, actually, and they won't even look at me because they know, Mo. Like, but that, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
just, it's not acceptable.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think we got a show to record.
Yep. Like another one?
Oh.
No, do that.
I did a couple times already.
I know I've seen you.